Hello, my dear fellow Virgos. Welcome to your reading and guidance for the year ahead. I started doing these videos because just want to help or celebrate each birthday, each star sign birthday, and then also provide some support or direction for the year ahead. And so just before we start with the tarot and other cards, the message that was coming through was about, and I forgot to mention that I am a Virgo as well, or my sun sign anyway, and so yeah, I can appreciate the things that if you have that strong Virgo energy, what you experience. But yeah, the message I was getting was about not being hard on yourself in the year ahead, really being kind and really putting that focus on that, because we can be really hard on ourselves, and we've got this almost search for perfection in whichever form that might take, and in order, in doing so, that can mean that we're like, we want it to be just this way, and we're going to do our darn hardest to get it like this, and actually there's no need for that. So it's really being kind and allowing things to flow, because one of the other things about Virgos is that we like things in boxes, to be neat and tidy, and life isn't always like that. Well, it's not at all, really. So it's just important to not be, and the thing is, you're a mutable sign. We're mutable signs, which means that we are flexible and we can go with the flow, and we can, when necessary, change our path or change our direction. And so that's a real gift. But just sort of remember to go with the flow and incorporate some wateriness in terms of the elements into your life. So if you have Piscean, Cancerian or Scorpio friends, that water sign, they just go with the flow in general. They don't worry too much about, they have their own qualities or things that they need to work on, but in general, going the flow is not such an issue for them. So observe that side of yourself. Am I holding on too tightly? Am I being too hard on myself? Am I wanting things a certain way? And if so, just breathe into it and just observe it, and say to yourself, I give myself permission to let go, to not worry, to not be hard on myself, and maybe even say, I forgive myself for being hard on myself. And whenever I do that, I just feel a lot of love come through, because it's just saying, no, I didn't do anything wrong, but I'm sending love and compassion to myself. So I hope that helps you as well. So let's see what the tarot has to say for you for the year ahead. Oops, gosh, there's a lot of cards that fell out. I can't take one of those, too many. Sorry, I feel like the cards aren't as jumpy as normal, and so they almost want to be pulled out differently for some reason. Oops. Okay. See, again, they're falling out like that. No, it doesn't feel right. I'm going to just shuffle one more time, and then I'm going to do this. Oops. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Cups. So I'll pull that out, and I just want to pull these other ones out with them. Okay. And then, right. So at the bottom of the deck, which is the theme of the reading, it's, again, I'm seeing the water. The cup represents the water element, and in general, the Knight of Cups means there's an offering coming, whether that could be an offering of love, an offering, it's almost like a gift is coming. So this year ahead is going to be a great gift, and going with the flow will really support you in doing that. And things are moving forward, whether it may seem like they're not. There's a forward movement in your life, and it's going to give you lots of joy and fulfillment, and just to keep going with the flow. And it's almost like, well, when I'm watching it, I'm getting the feeling of just almost, just go with what's coming in your life. Don't be too fixed about things, like I mentioned before, and just keep moving with it. Just like the fish there, they just swim with the tides, or in the water. So just imagine yourself as a fish, just letting go of anything that's not for your highest good, that doesn't feel good, that type of thing. And it's almost like tuning into what feels good for you and following that flow. Because when something feels good and feels good in your heart, feels good in your body, then it's a good thing for you. Oh, sorry, my voice just then. It's a really good thing for you. So follow that joy, because it's going to lead to more joy in the year ahead. And then you've got both the King and Queen of Swords, and they're air signs, and so I'll go through them each. So the King of Swords is the swords represent our thoughts, our ideas, our direction about where we're going in this way. And so the King, for me, represents someone who's very clear about what he's thinking, and where he's going. So you just look at the determined look on his face, and he's like, yeah, this is the way it is. And when I see the Queen of Swords in this particular reading, I see the same thing, but there's almost it's about integrity as well. So really being honest and truthful with yourself. How do I say this? Like, Virgos can be quite good at, just being clear and saying what they need to say. But at other times, we can hold back as well. That's just the feeling I get. And so it's really about just being honest and truthful with yourself about where it is that you want to go. That's a really important message. And then you've got the Four of Cups, and it's almost like, be aware of what you could be refusing and saying no to. Be willing to see the gifts that are being offered, because sometimes we don't see it. We think we see something like, oh no, we don't want that, but actually, whether it's a friend offering their help, or other things that come your way, it's just a sign to be aware, and to see the gifts that are there for you. Because in that search for perfectionism, or that being hard on ourselves and things like that, it mars our point of view, our perspective. And so it's important to not do that, so that we can see everything that is good for us, and to be I can feel what the message is, but hard to put it into words. But it's just by letting go of those barriers that don't serve you and keep you separated from others. Like, allow those to drop, so that you can see the gifts and receive the gifts, and really allow. And I think that's like, really allow yourself to receive that you're worthy and valued, and you deserve it. And just on the Queen of Swords, I did talk about that briefly, about just being really authentic, like being clear in your direction, about what it is that you want to manifest in the year ahead, and doing it in a really authentic way, and being, again, like, I guess I see her hand, like be willing to receive support and guidance along the path, and being flexible in that. And yeah, also I see a lot of nature, so it's, spend as much time in nature as you can, because sometimes you might get a bit analytical, or because we're ruled by Mercury, we have that similar aspect of being in our heads, and so it's really important to spend time in nature to really balance that. Even though we are earth signs and we are grounded, it's being in nature will really help us with that. And I just want to pull out actually a Goddess Love card, because I do love these cards. Oops. Oh, well, I'll just have to put that there. Right, so these are the cards. Let's just see what's the message for Virgos for the year ahead. Awakening, live in the moment. Oh, that's nice. And I'll just look at the bottom of the deck first as well. So release your potential, ignite. So essentially, this is your time. If there's something that you want to create or do, really get clear about what it is, and give yourself permission to go for it, and not to be in fear, or it's got to be perfect, it's got to be this way. Just go for it and do it. And I think it's perfectly accompanied with awakening, because just be in the moment. Don't be worried about how things could go wrong, or analyze things too much. Just go with the flow, be in the moment, and just allow things to unfold, because there's this is saying that there's a great gift for us this year ahead, so which is exciting for me as well. And so it's just about releasing our potential, and that doesn't mean going crazy and working to the nth degree, which there's that tendency in Virgos as well to be workaholics, but to really just tune in and allow help and guidance. But by being present anyway, we will receive the right guidance that we need to. It's only when we go ahead and start worrying that it's hard to see that. So thanks for watching and listening. I mean, in general, it's a great year ahead. There's lots of gifts coming your way, our way, and so it's just being clear about what it is that you want to have, and allowing people to help you, and to focus on allowing yourself to receive, and then it will just unfold perfectly. All right, then I shall wish you a wonderful birthday, and I look forward to seeing you at a different video. Take care now. Bye.